Podcast. This is your boy Manny.
It's your boy Sean.
And we welcome to you on this beautiful Wednesday, hot Wednesday. It's a hot Wednesday, but we got hot topics to discuss.
hmm
We're a little bit late, a little bit behind schedule, but the truth of the matter is we're still here. It's still here, and we're gonna give it to you all the time. And so, that being said, the topics for today. Topics for today is what everybody's been talking about, what everybody's been waiting for, what everybody is anticipating for what the the king of basketball, man, LeBron James, his decision is supposed to be made. Uh Now we're waiting for I'm crying. Wait waiting for his decision. In your opinion, Sean, do you think uh do you think it's an issue or how long LeBron has taken to make a decision?
No, the only reason why I say no is because at the end of the day, LeBron is a legend. He is one of the best players in basketball. Whether you think he's the goat or not, um, he's 42. I think he's weighing his options. Now, do I think that he already made a decision on his team? Yes, I do. I do think that he has a clear idea of what team he wants to go to. But if, like I told you, bro, this is all for his documentary. So it's going to take as long as he need for a documentary. He needs
Mhm.
the minutes. He needs the minutes. He needs the hours. Told you this gonna all be in the documentary. And if my Sixers don't get this man, we gonna be a laughing stock in this documentary.
Well, I don't think y'all gonna be the laughing stock. I think he will be the laughing stock, in my opinion. But hey, how you doing? Dre, what's going up, bro? What's going on? And so, yeah, come on in, man. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Put your comments down below. We appreciate you have coming on. Absolutely. But I kind of disagree with a little bit. I don't think that the Sixers is gonna be the last. I'm crying. I don't have. Wait, hold up.
You Dre, what's up, bro?
I'm gonna give the P Woody. Well, I got a bag of ruffles. I got a bag of ruffles. Okay. But yeah, though. I don't think that the Sixers gonna be the laughing stock. I think when it comes down to it, I think LeBron might be the laughing stock because depending on who team you play goes to, you got to remember. When you look at everything that's in consideration, that's the top teams in the NBA or the destinations that he's going. I mean, you go to number one, the Cleveland Cavaliers. I mean, yeah, he can go. He can go home. He can go home to the Cavaliers, be with Donovan Mitchell and James Harden. But James Harden has proven time and time again that he cannot come up when the big stage is set. No matter where he is at, he can't deliver. And so I feel like that if LeBron go to Cleveland, he will um, he will gonna be able to carry a big extra load. You feel what I'm saying? If he go down to Cleveland, in my opinion, you know what I mean. And then um, not to mention if he goes to um, Miami. Miami, that's a play-in team. They're not going anywhere. There you go, bro. That's a play-in team. They're not going anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, you hear me?
Yeah. My
Oh,
fault.
okay. Oh no, you good.
My man Dre,
Yo,
get your
Greg, what's
question.
going on?
Appreciate you, Dre. And get
I'm
me.
crying. Yeah, chips, absolutely. But yeah. So, like I said, if he goes to Miami, I don't think that'd be the best fit for him if he's trying to win. They have no shooters. It's just gonna be Bron and Giannis, and bam. The higher they probably go to is go to the play-in tournament. And so if I'm LeBron James, if you want to go out with a bang, you go with the Sixers. I mean, it's just the Gone honest truth, and the fact that the whole entire Sixers roster contacted LeBron and literally begging him to come to Philly, is that should tell Bron something right there. You know what I mean? That these guys are really ready to win, and they're eager, and they're thirsty for more and stuff like that. And so, um, and if he joins the team, that's I will automatically put them at the NBA Finals, because there's no way that they're going. There's no way that the Knicks can compete with that. You know what I mean? In my opinion. And so I would love LeBron to go to the Minnesota Timberwolves, but that's not going to happen. But you know, I came to reality with that. I came to grips with that. It's all right. But but in general though, you know, LeBron going to Philly is the best fit for him, not only for his career, but you know, just in general, man. Philadelphia is a great town. It's the best sports town in the world, and so you know, and then you know also Gold State. You know what I mean? I mean I don't think Gold State is a team that he should pursue after either. I mean the only reason why he's going to want to go or even think about going is because of Stephen Curry. But you know he's not gonna be happy. You know what I mean? They're all old. Draymond, Curry, and LeBron. What the heck they going to do? Hey, my man, subscribe, William Baker. My man, that's what I'm talking about. Got a new subscriber joining the family. My man, appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, yes, sir.
Welcome to
Yes,
the
sir.
fan. Welcome to the fan. So, you know what I'm saying? So, that's I don't even know that's gonna be a playing team. You feel what I mean? To be honest with you, you know what I mean? They can't compete in the West. You know, in my opinion, if he goes to the Warriors. So, you know, LeBron, you know, I feel like that he did make a decision too as well. But you know, if he has logical sense and he really wants to win and he wants to have an impact in a team and being a part of a atmosphere where it's nice and uh, um, you know, a place where he can win. Philly is the number one choice. You feel what I'm saying? In my opinion. So yeah,
Mhm. Yeah, I agree. I do think Philly is a team, and not just because it's my team, but I do feel like the Sixers is building a roster where LeBron is not going to be asked to be the man. I mean, LeBron is about to be 43 years old. I mean, after a certain amount of time, it's going to take basketball is going to take a toll on his body.
yeah,
And like Greg said, and B hasn't played more than 40 games. That's true. And I seen a post saying that that's the thing that is concerning Brian is Embiid's health.
yeah,
But like I said, we built this team so that we don't need Embiid, and we need Embiid for the playoffs. I feel like Jalen Brown and Tyrese Maxey can carry this team throughout the regular season. I
yeah.
mean, we just seen Jalen Brown carry the Celtics to the what they had, the number one seed, or was it the
Yeah.
number two seed?
The second, the second
Yeah,
seed.
number they was a number two seed without Jason Tatum.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
so I believe that Jalen Brown is going to have a big year for the Sixers.
I believe it
So
too. Especially the way he
so
got standing in the back.
yeah. So if you give us Brian, and don't forget, Brian can play the five as well. Even though I wouldn't suggest him playing the five, Brian can play the five. So if we didn't have him beat out there, Brian can guard 1 through 5. So I think Brian coming to the to the Sixers is his best chance for him not to have to do that much work. Not now. They need rim protection. They do need rim protection. I was saying, say save and be for the playoffs, and I think the Sixers is gonna be cool with Brian. Only other team that I would like Brian to be on is the Cavaliers. That's the only other team I can see him on, just to go back home. I can't really. The Heat would have been a good team, but the Heat gave up a lot of pieces, so
Yeah,
I don't see him going to the Heat no more. I do think him going to the Heat, they would be able to make some moves. Him, Bam, and Giannis. But then once you start looking at that bench, it's like, who do you have on that bench? It's
yeah.
not nobody there. That team not a deep team. So the only team that would be good other than the Sixers is the Cavaliers. Like you said about the West, they're not making no movements in the West.
At all.
Steph Steph Curry, LeBron James, and Draymond Green is not enough. I'm sorry. Just having they all getting ready to be at the end of their career. Them
Yeah,
coming together, joining forces, unless they're gonna have Team USA, they're not doing nothing.
I don't even see them even making the playoffs. That's just my opinion. I don't even see him making the playoffs if he goes to Golden State. And if he does, they're gonna be out in the first round.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? I mean, yeah. So I mean, but yeah, I understand what you coming from, man. I agree with you totally. You know, Bron definitely know how to facilitate that ball and that basketball and know how to put in the mind too. You know, he's very very sharp mentally with the basketball IQ and yeah, he put Bron in Philadelphia, man. It's it's gonna be crazy in the city of brotherly love. I tell you that. It's gonna
yeah,
be insane to be brotherly love. And so, if I'm the 76ers, I'm doing everything that I can right now before he make a decision, whether it's today, whether it's tomorrow, whether it's Friday, um, to put the best, put him in a, um, put his mind at ease to say, yo, listen here, if you come here, man, you know, this is a squad. You don't got to do too much, and then you got an opportunity to get a fifth ring. You know what I mean? And so, um, said, bro, I need to slide to Philly, man. I'm crying. Yo, Boogie, yeah, thank you for joining, bro.
hey,
I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's the best scenario for him.
bro, it's the only scenario for him.
Oh Lord, here we
I'll tell
go.
you. Hey, twin, we at the games. When I'm getting my Braun jersey.
All right. Well,
I'm getting my Braun jersey. It's coming soon. The Jalen Brown is already ordered. Braun jersey coming soon.
yeah, he ain't waste no time on that. Yeah, he ain't waste no time on that. Best and only fit. I'm crying. I know, I respect it. No, but yeah, though, yeah, no, it's the truth. Best chance to win. That's the only team that I can see is best chance to win if we trying to get ring number five, and that's just the God honest truth. But we'll see. I know I like him going to Cleveland, but I like I said before, I don't see Cleveland as a threat that people really think they are. You know what I mean? I see them as a threat, but like it with the absence of James Harden, and him being nonchalant in the playoffs constantly every single year, no matter where he team up at, is just um, you know, it's just I don't think that would be right. I feel like that LeBron will be able to. I think that LeBron is going to carry more load, if more load. Same thing with Donovan Mitchell if he goes to Cleveland. Then not to mention they lost D Wade in free agency, went to the Sixers. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't even know if and Mobley is really the guy that can step up and really, like, and really take that third, that be that third option, or you know what
Yeah.
I mean, or that you know what I mean, or that
I'm
third
about to
option.
say, wasn't they trying to trade Mobley too? Or am I tripping?
Yeah. Uh,
So, I don't even know if Mobley gonna be there the whole season.
so yeah, so that's what I'm saying. And so that's what I'm saying. Who you gonna replace that? What you gonna have? Donovan Mitchell, LeBron, and James Harden?
Yeah. Well, having James Harden in general ruins it for sure.
That's what I'm saying.
Having
That's what I'm
James
saying.
Harden, yeah, James Harden is not a piece that you look at and be like, yeah, I want to play with him.
That's my point exactly. That's my point exactly. Everywhere that he went, he fails. You don't think he's
Yeah,
gonna fail when he going right next to the king of LeBron James? If
yeah,
y'all don't think
yeah.
that, y'all smoking something.
Like either way, we already know once it comes playoff time, he gonna fool.
Absolutely, absolutely,
So
1,000%. So that's why I said when it comes to him having the best chance of getting a title, the only choice, the only logical choice is Philadelphia. So, you know what I mean? And so, we're gonna see how it is, how it's gonna play out. We're gonna let y'all know the breaking news when Ron makes his decision. We're gonna talk about it. We're gonna let you know everything that you need to know, the details and everything like that. Let us know how you feel about LeBron, where you think he should go, where you think he should be playing that. Like and comment and also subscribe as well, and also continue to put them likes up, man. We love it, man. People is coming and showing up and showing love and continue to bring that them likes up and them comments down. Absolutely. And so we was talking about basketball. We're gonna continue talking about basketball. And this is actually my brother, the top one of the topics that you want to discuss that definitely is a hot topic. Is Bam Adebayo and Tyler Hero fighting dispute happened at the summer league. I think it was like last week, right? Am I correct? Yeah, last week. Uh, yeah, man. In your opinion, man, how do you look about this whole entire situation about Tyler Hero and Bam? Yeah, yeah,
I think
Turkey.
yeah, Turkey even battle, but just looking at Tyler Hero, I know they said Bam just walked up to him and punched him. I ain't hearing
Yeah.
nothing about Tyler Hero fighting back. So yeah, in my
well,
opinion,
well,
Tyler.
apparently it was a reason why he did it. It was a reason because Tyler Hero said some things on the internet that basically said that Bam was kind of corny or something like that. Like in ball, whatever the case may be. And I think this was after the fact that I guess he got traded or whatever the case may be. And so, uh, what
No,
can Tyler Hero do? I'm crying.
you're right. It's not. It's nothing he can do. But I wanted Tyler Hero to get a punch in at least. Get one punch. You don't gotta win. Just
At
get
least
one
get.
punch. I ain't hear nothing. All I heard is Tyler Hero got a mark under his eye. That's it.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Yeah.
Hey, hey, Bug. No, you going out bad.
Bug going on bad. I'm crying, yo.
And now, never mind. Swiss cheese. If you going Swiss cheese, okay, that's different. Yo, brother Harris.
Brother Harris, what's happening, brother? Man, always on. But yeah, I feel what you're saying though. Um, yeah, but I feel what you're saying. Um, I think the whole situation with Tyler Hero and Bam, uh, I think it was immature and Bam part. You know what I mean? You can't stop nobody from tweeting and stuff like that. But I understand why he was frustrated and mad because that's supposed to be your teammate, and you're talking to
Mhm.
trash about him, and so I get all that. Um, I'm just glad right now that that they're in their separate ways. Tyler's in Milwaukee, and Bam is in Miami. Because I feel like that. I think if this situation um happened and they were still teammates, it would have definitely got ugly. Um, it's just a very immature act on Bam Adebayo, and Tyler Hero. Um, you way taller than way bigger than him. Well, like bro, like why would you do that? I think it was just a act of impulse, or him is frustrated or mad of what Tyler Hero was saying through the internet. Uh, but um, but yeah, well, one thing to describe this whole entire incident that it was totally unnecessary on Bam part. He should be mature enough to um talk that out, or what I mean, calm down and then talk to him later on when you calm down and say, yo, listen here, yo, bro, I didn't really like why you comment on on me about Twitch or Twitter or whatever he was posting or whatever.
See, now, bro, I would have agreed with you, bro, but it's not all on Bam, bro. Tyler Hero didn't have to make those comments.
That I never said.
And he had
I mean,
something.
bro, yeah.
You feel me? Nah, I know, but you said Ben was immature, bro.
I mean,
Ben,
I said
Tyler
action
Harrell's,
was more mature.
but it all started with Tyler Harrell.
I mean, yeah,
Did he? So
but
they
Bam
both
took it too
immature.
far. Bam, I mean, yeah, you right.
No, I'm cool. I'm cool if you say they both immature. You can't just say Ben was immature though because of his actions. Because Tyler Harrell didn't have to make those comments. He could have texted him personally and told him how he felt too
You're
before
right.
any of this even happened.
You're right. You're right. That's why I said I think on both ends. I'm sorry. I feel like on both ends it was. I mean, I feel like on both ends it was kind of immature. You know what I'm saying? Um, you know, I don't think that Tyler should have done that. I don't think Bam should have done that. They should have been sitting down as men and really talk this thing out. Hero could have did it a different way. You know what I mean? And Bam could have did it a way. I think when it comes down to it, we're just totally immature.
Nah, Greg, I don't even think he did it on a burner account. I think he did it in a
Yeah,
I feel like he did it in an interview. Yeah, I think he did it in an interview. I'm not 100% sure. I can't really remember, but I think he did it in an interview. So it's like Tyler Hero couldn't even be like it wasn't him because everybody knew it was him. Because everybody was talking about these about what he said. So it couldn't have been off a burner account. I'm saying if you don't want to get punched on, don't talk. But I don't think Ben was right for punching on him either. But it also shows that they probably had tensions before that incident. They had tension. Probably one of the reasons why he got traded away. But it's crazy because they showing interviews of them saying that they'll always have each other's back and all that, and they be fighting for each other. Now look at them.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't gonna lie. When you really dive into the situation, it had to be probably more than what it was because you don't just say nothing. I mean, you don't just say nothing, and then you turn around and then punch somebody. I think something had to had to groom up for a little bit. You know, that's probably one of the reasons why that trade had to happen.
Yeah,
Because we don't know what happened behind the scenes. You feel me? So, you know, I don't know, but I don't excuse Bam or Tyler Hero with their behavior. I think their behavior was childish, it was immature, and they're grown men at the end of the day. And then on top of that, Bam, you're doing that in public. In public. I mean, where people are seeing you, and you're a basketball player. You're in the spotlight all the time. And so, of course, when you make that type of action, you know what I mean? It's impulse. Like when you do that, you like, I don't care who's watching, but you got to care because you are a superstar. You are in the spotlight, brother, all the time. And so when you do stuff like that, that not just him, but any player, any football player or any athlete, if you do stuff like that, it's going to come back to you. And 9 times out of 10, no matter if Tyler started it, or he started it, he's gonna wind up getting in trouble. You know what I mean? Because of what
but
he
I ain't
did.
hear him get in trouble yet.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, you're taking that risk while what you taking that risk by the action that you're doing. You feel me? That's all I'm saying. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta be smarter than that. You know what I mean? I'm not saying that he didn't have it coming or whatever the case may be, and he didn't deserve it. But I mean, you gotta be smart to do that. You gotta be smart. You don't go out in public in a super. First of all, in a summer league with a lot of people and young people trying to compete. To display their young talent to make it to the to show that they in the NBA and guys and young guys like that looking up to you and you doing that type of behavior. That's just out of pocket.
I get what you're saying,
You're a
but
role
in
model to these
reality,
young people.
bro, in reality, this ain't the first fight that ever happened, and it won't be the last. So
Come on with Bam.
Yeah, bro. I'm talking about with anybody in general. It's not.
Well,
It's not
I
the first
mean,
fight. It won't be the. It won't be the last fight. So
you got that right. You got that right. But I'm just saying that in general, though, it's like, in reality, yeah, it's gonna wind up being more incidents and stuff like that. But Bam definitely need to like, understand, bro, that you got a lot. You got a lot to lose. You know what I mean? He don't understand that he got a lot to lose. Man is in a con. You know what I mean? He could get suspended. They could fine him. They can do all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so, um, you just gotta be smart. You just gotta be smarter. You gotta be better. You know what I mean? Same thing with Tyler Hero. You know what I mean? I don't know if he was doing that to blackball him or whatever the case may be. I don't know what, but you know what I mean. They gotta be smart. You know what I mean? What are you saying?
he said what Tyler Earl said.
So you know what I mean. But yeah, that's how I feel about that whole entire Bam and Tyler Hero situation. That was just totally uncalled for and unnecessary, and it didn't have to go that far. That's why my thing about it was it didn't have to go that far. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think sometimes it do gotta go that far. Here was talking crazy.
Well, I
Here was
mean,
talking
but
crazy. Now
if
if
you
you want
gonna
to say
punch
that,
him,
yeah, I was gonna say if you want to say that he should have did it in a different place, then yeah. But
that's
I
what I
think
was gonna
Harold
say.
did deserve to get punched.
That's what I was gonna say.
He did. Yeah, that's cool. If you say different place, cool. But he deserved to get punched on. Tyler Hero got to understand. I understand you got songs. Jack Harlow made songs about you, but you're not untouchable.
I'm crying. You're not untouchable.
Yeah, he not untouchable.
You're not untouchable. I understand. You know what I mean? So I mean, I don't know. It's just a disappointing situation all the way around. I hope they wind up and get talk it out or whatever the case may be, and figure out whatever the beef is or what the case may be, and so they'll be cool. I think it's kind of better because he's in Miami and Tyler's in Milwaukee, but in general, eventually you're gonna have to come back to the table and explain why did you did what you did. You know what I mean? And so I hope they have that conversation, and I hope everything patch up with them. And but yeah, in general though, Bam definitely um, need to watch like where he gonna do when he come to punching people and stuff. So because at the end of the day, you know what I mean. You probably don't care at the moment, but wait till a couple minutes after. You know what I mean? The league gonna be on you, and so it's like that's how I feel about it. It's just that's how I feel about the whole situation. It's just if you gonna punch on them, but do it in a way that nobody's gonna notice that you're punching a guy. You feel me? Like what I mean? I still think it's
Yeah, well, I
wrong,
mean,
but yeah,
I can't say anything because he ain't getting in trouble for it. So I
yeah. I
mean,
mean, he
he
got away
did what he
with it.
did, and yeah, he good. So
Like he got
all I
away
can say
with
is
it.
kudos to him.
I'm crying.
Yeah, I seen him what the Thompson twin did to him or brother. Yeah, I seen what he did to him.
But yeah, like let us know how you feel about Tyler Hero and Bam heated alteration encounter. You like it, you dislike it? You think it was more Bam fault or Tyler fault or whatever you think it is, man? Let us know how you feel, man. We want to answer every single thing that's thought to you, and we want you to be engaged into the show. That's what it's all about, being engaged and having fun and showing love and showing support. And so that being said, um, our next topic is talking about the NFL. We are quickly approaching the NFL. Real.
Did you want to talk about the summer league or you want to skip over that?
We skip over that. Yeah, we skip over that. Yeah, we'll talk about that Friday or whatever. But yeah,
Uh,
we're talking about that NFL because I ain't gonna lie. I feel like this topic is definitely gonna take a lot of our time. And when I mean a lot of our time, I mean to the end of the show. and so and so before we even get to the whole ESPN crap, because I know if you go and look at our videos, you see the videos that we sent that we shown on our page. It's just really really ridiculous. We didn't like it one bit, and so but before we even get to that, let's get to the season real quick, bro. In your opinion, man, in the NFL, which team do you think that's going to have a down year or a disappointing year, and why?
Down year, disappointing year. That's actually a hard question.
Ain't hard for
It's a
me.
hard question.
And
Down year. Um,
y'all can
Probably the Buccaneers.
y'all can go down and comment who y'all feel like gonna have a down year. Go ahead, well, go ahead.
Probably the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
I say
Just them?
Buccaneers. I mean, nah. I mean, I think Buccaneers a surprise team. Yeah, I was getting ready to say Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is one of those teams I think is going to have a down year, even though they got so many weapons.
Yeah.
I don't really believe in Aaron Rodgers no more.
Mm.
Personally, I don't believe in Aaron Rodgers. Um, I could see Minnesota having a down year,
Vikings?
but my main, yeah,
Mm. Mm. I don't know about that, bro.
I can see it.
Mm. That's interesting. But
Uh,
yeah, go
My
go
my
go.
main team is Buccaneers though.
Yeah. Well, why you think that?
I think Mike Evans not being there. I think that's going to be a big missing piece for Baker Mayfield. That I feel like
Mhm.
that was his security blanket. Um, Chris Goodwin, I don't know if he'll ever be able to get back to what he once was. Um,
That's
Running
fair.
backs, they have Bucky Irvin. I don't know if they got another running back or not, but I know they lost Rashad White. So that's
Mm.
that's a player they losing. And Baker Mayfield, in my opinion, I feel like Baker Mayfield is overrated. So
Mm.
and maybe right now
Why you
I'm
think
kind
that?
of hating on right now. I don't know. I feel like Baker Mayfield. What has Baker Mayfield really done? Anytime people talk about Baker Mayfield, all they talk about is him bringing the playoffs to the the Cleveland Browns. That's all they talk about.
That's
What else
Colin
has he
Kaepernick.
done?
I mean, yeah,
Right?
he got a couple wins. He got a couple playoff wins in Tampa. I think he got like
Yeah, I mean,
two or
yeah, he
three.
did. He did.
Yeah, 2 or 3. Yeah.
He probably do got two or three. But what else has he done? He hasn't been to an NFC Championship. You feel
That's a
me? So
solid
it's
point.
like,
Yeah,
what has
solid
Baker
point.
Mayfield done? He was the number one overall pick. What has he done? All anybody can say is playoff wins.
I say this. He got more playoff wins than Dak Prescott.
No, he do. You're right. But I don't Dak to do anything in the playoffs. And the question is biggest disappointment. I expect for the Buccaneers to be good, but I don't know. I feel like they're gonna have a disappointing season this year. They like you said, like me and you talked about it earlier.
Yeah,
The Panthers is coming. You know what I mean?
yeah,
So it's not
they
like
are.
the Buccaneers don't have they division on lock. It's not a lock,
Mhm.
which is to me is a disappointment considering where they should be. I mean, they got one of a great defense and they got a okay offense now.
Mhm.
I'll give you that Baker was on the trash team for sure. But that's what I'm saying. In his career though, the only thing they talk about is him winning playoffs for the Cleveland Browns. Him taking the Browns to the playoffs for the like first time in like 20 years or something.
I
That's his
feel
biggest
you.
accomplishment.
I feel you. So it's like, so it's like right now when you look at Baker Mayfield, you know, like say if he hung up he hung up the cleats right now, you gonna look at Baker
Mm,
Mayfield and say what the heck he has done, basically.
yeah, and then you got because you got to remember he came to the Buccaneers right after Tom Brady won the Super Bowl, if I'm not mistaken. So it's like that's high shoes, that's big shoes to fill. I mean, of course, it's impossible for anybody to really fill Tom Brady's shoes, but what has he done?
Uh,
I was watching I forgot what I was watching. Um I was watching some show and they tried to say that Baker was better than Jalen. So it's like, but it's like,
don't
what
worry,
does he
we're gonna
did?
get to
What did
that.
he do?
Don't worry, we're gonna get to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that because we're gonna get to that. I'm trying to hold my tongue. We're gonna get to that. But
Uh,
yeah, we're gonna get to that, bro. But yeah.
but then I was gonna say my fault, but because you gonna say the
No, no,
Buccaneers too.
no, you good. No, you good. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the other disappointing team is probably gonna be the Steelers though, because I'm not a believer in Aaron Rodgers. I, I know Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers just seemed like he just been having bad luck at the bad luck. You feel me? Like the
Yeah,
one year he got hurt towards ACL in the preseason on the first play. Then last year with the Steelers, did he get hurt last year too? If I'm not mistaken, like in
yeah.
the second
But he
half of the
came
season,
back though. Yeah, but he came back though.
he, it came back, but it's like he ain't do
He
anything.
wasn't the
And now you get
same.
Michael Pittman. Now he got Michael Pittman and DK, but I don't feel like that's gonna be able to save him though, in my opinion.
But you also got
So
to
I don't know.
remember that the Steelers do got a good defense. So it's like,
They do got a good defense, but then you also got to remember what division they're in. They with the Ravens and the Bengals. Ravens, Bengals, and I forgot the last team.
Ravens, Bengals, and Ravens, Bengals.
Mind you, Ravens is always a tough battle for the Steelers.
Browns.
Oh, Browns.
Browns.
Yeah. Raven, Ravens is always a tough battle for the Steelers. Bengals made moves on their defense. I mean, I'm watching those videos of Dexter Lawrence. I think Dexter Lawrence is gonna go off this year. I'm not gonna lie. Dexter Lawrence is looking scary in that Bengals uniform. And then the Browns is a wild card, honestly. Like it's like the Browns, I don't have no expectations for. It's like they could be good or bad.
Yeah, it's like that. It's like it's up in the air. It's like
Yeah,
like the Browns. We don't expect them to do anything because they're still rebuilding. You know what I mean? They're still in
yeah.
rebuild mode. I feel what you're saying. I feel what you're saying. But I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm gonna actually piggyback to the Steelers that you were talking about. Do I think Aaron Rodgers washed? Yeah. Do I think he got some more gas in the tank, at least a little bit? Little bit, not that much. Um, but the thing about it is like when you really look at like last year, when you look at last year, uh, Aaron did just enough to put them in a position to be in a playoff spot. You know what I'm saying? And then you got to remember this that the Steelers defense is has got to be at least top 5 or top 10 in the league. And so it's like with that type
Mhm.
of, I feel like that with the Steelers, I feel like the Steelers defense is better than the Rams. Not the Rams. Um, um, the Baltimore Ravens defense. That's just my opinion. I just feel it, and not only that,
Think
they've
so?
proven that. Yeah, they proven that, bro.
Even with the addition of Travion Henderson.
Yeah, yeah. Because in my opinion, I don't think Henderson. I think Henderson is still good, but I don't think Henderson is like the guy that that's really going to make a crazy impact. In my opinion, I feel like that he's going to be a solid piece to that defense,
Mm.
but I don't think he's going to be like, oh, this like, ooh, this is a blockbuster, like what they did to Miles Garrett. You feel me? Like, so, you know,
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The Ravens defense was too bad last year. Like the Pittsburgh Steelers were beating them because of the defense. It wasn't because of Aaron Rodgers, because of the defense won them that game. And so
Right.
my thing is like, do I feel like that they kind of like improved their defense, the Baltimore? Yeah. Do I think that they proved enough? No, I don't think so. Because I do think their secondary is still questionable. Still question marks in that secondary. I think the front four is kind of cool, but when you look at the secondary, I mean, who in the heck is going to stick Pickens? Who that's going to pick DJ Metcalf? You know what I'm saying? And Aaron Rodgers is known for throwing that deep football. Then not to mention you got a running back in what's his name? The running back with the Steelers. Um, I just had him.
Warren,
Yeah,
Jalen Warren.
Dan Warren. Tough as I don't know what. You know what I mean? And so they got some dogs out there, and they got some dogs in Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying. I'm not going to really count them out only because the defense is that good. You know what I mean? And so it's like whenever the Steelers get another opportunity, to shut some things down, and you give Aaron Rodgers an opportunity to make something happen, watch out. That's all I'm saying is watch out. You know what I mean? And so
The coach is Mike McCarthy right now.
Mike McCarthy, yeah. And so that's why I kind of feel like that when it comes to the Steelers, I feel like that anything can happen. I don't think it's gonna be a down year for them. It might be a down year for Aaron Rodgers, like probably like stat wise or whatever the case may be, like offensively. But I think when it comes to the defense, I mean, when you really look at it, I mean, you look at same thing with Houston, the Houston Texans. Like the Houston Texans, bro, they were in the playoffs and they was in there for a minute only because of that defense. Crap, CJ
See,
Stroud turned
my
the
only
ball
thing
over and
though,
over again. You feel me?
my yeah, no, I feel you, bro. My only thing is this though, bro. Because when I think about the Steelers, I kind of think about like the Eagles formula, where the Eagles, our defense was carrying our offense, but Jalen made the plays when he had to make the plays. I don't think that Aaron Rodgers can make the plays at all. That's why I feel like they're gonna have a down year because I truly do not believe in Aaron Rodgers. There's nothing that Aaron Rodgers can do to make me think that he can make the plays like he could once earlier in his career. Because
Yeah.
the deep,
That's
like you
about
said,
like,
their defense is going to keep them in the game, but Aaron
yeah,
Rodgers is
it's
still going to have to
okay.
make that play.
Yeah.
You feel me?
So
So
that's
it's
why I'm
like,
saying the more you're gonna give Aaron chances, the more there's a possibility that he's gonna make the play. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? And only because of that defense of the defense keep giving him chance after chance. And so that's what I'm saying. Because eventually, if you get Aaron Rodgers more than three chances, eventually he's going to hit one of them targets. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he might not hit them all, but he's gonna hit some. You know what I'm saying? And so that's how I feel about like with the Steelers. Like the Steelers is like a team that you can't really count them all the way out completely because of how tough that defense is. The defense is a top five best defense in the league, in my opinion. In my opinion, I don't think you might not agree with it, but I
yeah, I don't agree.
yeah, I mean, boy, that's
I
just
don't
me,
agree
bro.
at all.
I agree with that. I think they top five, if not top five, top 10 for sure.
Yeah, I give you top 10. I don't
Yeah,
know. I
so
don't know about top 5.
so I mean, and like when you said about Tampa Bay, I do believe that Tampa is definitely going to have a down year. Absolutely. I think when you look at Baker Mayfield, I think it's sad of what Tampa is doing to Baker Mayfield. Um, because the defense is the Tampa defense is nice. I'm not gonna lie, that defense is nice, but he don't have no body,
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't take the time on this offense off this off season to build a team around Baker Mayfield so he can compete for the Carolina Panthers and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And so um, that's why I feel like Tampa kind of failed Baker, in my opinion. I think they failed Baker this offseason. They failed him. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Because they didn't get a chance to really build anything for him. You know what I mean? They let a Mike Evans go, and you didn't replace that at all. You know what I mean? And so I do believe that the offense is going to struggle. I do think Baker is going to struggle. I think he's going to have a real. I think he's going to have a down year this year, and not to mention this year is his contract year.
I do agree with Greg though. I do think Emeka is going to have a breakout year. I do agree with that.
Mm.
Emeka is definitely going.
Of course, he's going to be the only one that's going to have the
My
ball.
only thing is I don't think any other receiver is going to step up.
You hear me?
Would you say?
I said, of course, because he's going to be the only one that's going to have the ball.
Yeah.
I won't be surprised if he had a career year. I'll put him on the ticket. You feel me? So yeah, I won't be surprised because he's gonna be the main one. He's the number one target. I won't be surprised. So you know what I mean. But it's still not gonna get them nowhere. You feel me? So
Yeah.
that's how I feel about it. You know, I feel like that Tampa really did fail Baker Mayfield. And if 9 out of 10 Baker have a down year and they don't pay him and they let him go, I think it's all gonna fall to Tampa. That's no idea. I don't think it's gonna be Baker fault at all. I think it's gonna be Tampa fault. Because they didn't give him the enough pieces to compete in the NFC. You know what I mean? They have great defense.
Mm.
They got great defense. I ain't gonna lie. They got great defense, but they didn't do enough to to uh, to put Baker Mayfield in a position to win because he's shown time and time again that if you have a team around him, he can be a threat. He can be a threat. I mean, it's the truth. I mean, you see him almost came back in last year, um, against Philadelphia, whatever the case may be, when we was up like 3 touchdowns or whatever the case may be, and he almost came back. You feel what I'm saying? And so, uh, and not only that, it was just time and time again. Baker Mayfield is a threat. I don't care what nobody say. He's a threat, and I feel like you just gotta have the right people around him. You know what I mean? And if you don't have the right people around him, you know what I'm saying? And if you don't have the right people around him, I don't think that he's going to get that type. You're not going to see that type of success or that type of production that you see Baker Mayfield on the field. You know what I'm saying? So,
Mm.
also, that was the one team I actually agree with you. But there's another team that I feel like is going to have a down year, disappointing year, not disappointing, but a down year. Um,
You said who?
Behind you, see it, my screen, Green Bay Packers.
Nah, I can't. I can't. I can't see you right now, brother.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened,
I'll,
but on my
I'll
screen I
talk.
can't see.
All right, I'll talk. Well, the Green Bay Packers, I feel like that they gonna have a down year. Um, it's
Mm.
bound to happen. It's bound to happen. I mean, you see everything that's going on down there in Green Bay. It's just atrocious. It's just atrocious, bro. It's so atrocious. Jordan Love came and enjoy his honeymoon. You feel me? He just got a
Yeah.
newlywed and everything. He gonna come back to that bull crap. You know what I mean? Just constant drama. It's just drama all the way around Green Bay. It's all these question marks. We don't even know if Josh Jacobs is gonna be ready. Is gonna be ready for the season because of all these uh um um legal or court things that he's facing and he's dealing with. Same thing with Micah. They talking about Micah not gonna be back until December, and then you let go of really two good wide receivers. I think the one wide receiver with Jalen Reed is a guy that um that has proven that he can, have production. But Christian
Uh,
Watson, I like Christian Watson, but he hasn't really shown nothing for real, for real. He's been coming off an injury, so we don't know how he's going to perform. But I don't think Jordan Love. I don't think they have enough, to say okay that they're going to be a threat. There's too many question marks around Green Bay, Wisconsin.
yeah, I agree. I agree with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it is a lot of question marks on that team, especially yeah, both sides of the ball.
Yeah, both sides of the ball. That's what I'm saying. So it's like, you know what I mean? And then also when it comes to Jordan Love, I don't think that Jordan Love can get the job done. When it comes to like deep playoff appearances, I don't think that he can get the job done. He's shown that he can't. And so, he showed that,
It's Green Bay, Chicago, Detroit, and Minnesota.
yeah.
I just keep the picture.
I think Detroit gonna win the division this year.
I'm not gonna go that far either.
I am.
I still like the Chicago.
I wish in Chicago, but they lost a lot of people. They lost a good amount of people that say, how Caleb Williams gonna respond? And not to mention, he only had one good year. So, I gotta see consistency with Caleb Williams. You know what I'm saying? And then their defense was cool, but a lot of their guys on the defense left. So it's like, you know what I mean? So that's up in the air too. You feel me? Then they lost DJ Ward more, and he went to the Buffalo Bills, and that was their number one, I believe, right? That was their number one, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, yeah, right.
No. Roma
Oh,
Dunze, I think is still
Yeah,
kind of
Roma
the number
Dozer.
one.
Okay, yeah, Roma Dozer. That's right. So, but
Yeah, DJ Moore kind of slowly became that number two.
but I mean, you still lost a good amount of pieces. I mean, what's your second guy named Luther Burden the third? That easy can't. Well,
Yeah,
yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think that they ready. You know,
uh, Luther was balling out low key though last year.
I mean, they still got Swift. Your boy Swift as a running back.
Still got
So,
Swift. Still got Swift. You still got the other running back too.
mm,
So
well,
and they still got the tight end.
you know what I mean. So, I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, I feel like they can compete. They probably can compete, but I don't think that they're gonna go far. You know what I mean? So, that's just my opinion. But I mean, those two, the two that I really think that's going to be down here is Green Bay and definitely Tampa. Um, but let us know how y'all feel about um, who's going to have a down year, who's going to have a disappointing year. Um, Tell us on your comments below. We want to hear from you all the time. We want to hear from you all the time. Love it hearing from you. And that being said, um, we're gonna switch to my favorite topic that I've been waiting for since yesterday. Yeah, since yesterday, and the darn ESPN list on quarterbacks and corners. Let's start with the quarterbacks, right? Let's start with the quarterbacks. That's crazy. We got the same John.
Yep.
Now, people, I want you to look at this list carefully. Look at it carefully, y'all. I'm gonna move back. We got Josh Allen. We got Patrick Mahomes. First of all, I don't know why Josh Allen is is first over Patrick. That's crazy to me, but oh well, okay. Um, this is the list for last year.
Nah, this year.
Well,
Well,
this year.
I think they going. I think they going off of last year though.
They going off of last year. Okay.
That's what I
Okay.
think.
Well, if anything, Matthew Stafford should be at second. If you go on to last year, then Matthew should be at second. Josh should be at first. No, 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 no. Matthew should be at. Mm, yeah, Matthew should be at second. Josh should be at. Matthew should be at second. Josh should be at third. Wait, hold up. I think Matt should be at first. I think Matt should be at first.
Yeah, I think Matt should be first. Josh Allen should be second. Patrick Mahomes should be third.
Well, I ain't
I'm
gonna.
not. I'm actually not.
No, not
I'm
third.
not mad at that. The Chiefs five.
I
I
mean,
think Patrick didn't play good last season, bro.
yeah, he got hurt. I think Drake May
I
should
know,
be
bro. That's
third.
what I mean. That's what you gotta go off of. To me,
All right,
Patrick had to.
well then that's the case. If we're going by that, then Drake May should be at third. In my estimation, it should be Matt at first, Josh at second, Drake May at third. Uh, I think
Yeah, nah. Yeah, nah. You
no,
see, that's where you
no,
kind
Drake
of.
May
Yeah,
was balling. I ain't gonna lie, man. Drake Ball was
nah.
balling last
I don't
year.
think. I don't think he should be number three though. I think he bought. He bought for a year.
I mean, but he still was balling. I mean, if you going by last year, then that's the
Not
list.
top three. Oh no, no,
There's
no,
nobody in
bro.
that
He
list.
not top three.
There's nobody in that list. But besides Drake May, that I'm gonna pick for top three on that third spot.
That top five. I don't care what the order is. That top five is cool with me. I don't care
Unless
what
it's
order you
Dak
put.
Prescott. Unless Dak Prescott. I'll probably put him at three. Dak was Dak was balling. I ain't gonna lie. Dak
Nah, I'm
was
not putting
balling.
Dak at three. Dak is not a top three quarterback in the league. I'm
You
sorry,
talking
bro.
about? You talking about in general?
We talking about going into this season. Who the top quarterbacks are going into this season?
Or
It's
going?
not solely based off of last year.
Oh well, that's what I said.
It's based off of it's kind of based off of everything, but last year as well.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie. I will put Drake at three because he's shown to improve himself to be, I guess, that guy for only for that year. Justin Herbert, no, I'll put him in like second to last. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Caleb Williams, yeah, he should be last. Patrick should be like third to last. Joe Burrow should be under Lamar. Lamar should be on top of Joe. Uh, yeah, and golf should be taking Dak Prescott's spot or Justin Herbert. Justin Herbert's spot. If we go on by that, in my opinion, you ain't changing nothing in that list.
Um, I would probably. I'm cool with Josh Allen being number one. I probably would put Matthew Stafford at number two. Patrick Mahomes, because if we going off everything, including last year, I put Patrick at number three. If we going off of everything, if we include everything, Patrick is at number three. I probably put Lamar at number four, still at four. Joe, I probably put at five.
Yeah.
Dak six. Drake May. See, the thing with Drake May though, I don't like Drake May being in the top 10. I feel like they do this every year. Cause whatchamacallit, when Jaden Daniels had that great rookie season, everybody
Mhm.
called him a top five. Say he's a top five quarterback now. Look at him.
I'm crying.
So that's the only reason why I don't like putting Drake May in the top 10. Yeah, I would take Drake May off my top 10. I ain't gonna lie.
Mm.
Yeah. And Caleb Williams, low key, I would take him up the top 10 too. I think Caleb Williams had one good year too.
He was balling though.
He was balling, but he only did it for a year.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't feel like
Yeah.
you can
If you
toss him
going
at
by that,
top 10.
all right, that's cool. So if you going by that, right? If you going by that, they only did it for 1 year. And why is Jalen Hurts not on that list?
Nah, I think Jalen Hurts should be on the list. I don't think he should be top 5 though, but I think he should be on the list.
What number you put him?
I would put Hurts from from 8 to 10.
Well, if you going by last year, I will agree with you on that. The top 10. I mean,
And
top 10. I'll put him at 5. But if you talking about
no,
in general,
if we're going off last year, he's not top 10 at all.
yeah, I gotta
I'm
disagree with you on that one. I gotta disagree with you on that one.
yeah, no. If we're going off last year, Jalen Hurts was horrible.
Yeah, it's
That's the
horrible.
honest
We made
truth.
it to the playoffs.
Don't see the thing that I hate about people, especially people like you. We give Jalen Hurts credit for wins. Winning is not a quarterback stat, but yeah, everybody makes winning a quarterback stat. It's not a quarterback stat.
Because
If
he
we
made it
really want to be
he made it a win stat.
no, he didn't. Because if you really want to look at the games we won, it wasn't because of Jalen Hurts. It's because of the defense. Now, if Jalen Hurts was the reason we won these games, then I can be like, all right, I give that one on to Jalen Hurts. But he wasn't the reason we won those games. It was because of the defense.
It don't matter whether it was the defense, whether it was special teams,
Like it
or
does
what was the
matter.
kicker. I
It does matter, bro, because you can't give Jalen Hurts the credit for wins because it's not all on him. It's the truth, bro. Bro, it's a reason
I'm
why
crying,
realistically it's a
man.
reason.
To get this man his respect
Bro,
is insane. But like, this is insane.
bro, bro,
This is
realistically, bro,
insane.
it's a reason why AJ Brown is not on the team no more, bro. Because he didn't believe in Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts wasn't throwing the ball.
Well, that's a whole different
So you
topic.
can't.
But I mean,
I mean, it is. But to me, bro, what makes you a top 10 quarterback is more than just wins. It's both wins and statistics. Jalen Hurts' statistics were horrible.
because they
It's
had a
nothing you can say that
horrible
can.
offensive coordinator.
You said you're right. So then he can't be top 10. Even if you want to say it's not his fault, he's not top 10.
He topped in
Not off of
regardless
last
of
year.
who because he wanted to make it to the playoffs. Even with a
Now if you want to
horrible
go,
OC.
if you want to go off a resume, then I'll give you top 10 quarterbacks off his resume. But if we talking last year specifically, no.
No, if you talking about resume,
If
he's
we talking
definitely
about
top 5.
it's debatable.
He's definitely top 5. If you gonna go resume,
That is
he's definitely top 5. That
debatable.
no, it's no debate. It's no debate,
No,
brother.
no, no,
No
no.
debate. No, it's no debate.
It's
I said it in the
debatable.
video. It's no debate. It's no debate, bro.
It
It's
is.
no debate.
If we going off a resume, it is debatable.
No, it's no debate. No, bro. It's no
It's,
debate.
it's
Y'all,
debatable. I mean, and he would to me he would be number 5.
that's fine. That's fine.
But that
As
is the
long as he be at the top 5.
okay. But that fifth position is going to be debatable though.
No, no, no. There's no field position,
I
brother. There's no field position. There's
I
no
think
between
off a
Jalen Hurts and no
resume,
quarterback.
is debatable between him and Joe Burrow. I think you can make a debate off of that.
Joe Burrow.
Yeah. All you're gonna say is that Joe Burrow don't got a ring. statistically, Joe Burrow is way better than Jalen Hurts. Isn't that
Statistically,
what you was just
yeah.
raving about? You was
Statistically,
just
yeah.
raving about Dak. You were just raving about Dak Prescott going to the Hall of Fame because of his statistics. That's what you were just talking
Yeah,
about in your last video.
yeah. And
That's
I'm with
so statistically, Joe Burrow has been way better than Hurts.
okay. I give you that. I give you that. But not resume wise, not wins wise.
You said, my man Greg said, Mahomes, Lamar. I say my top five off resume is Mahomes, Lamar, Lamar Allen, and
Allen got
Matthew
two.
Stafford.
Hold up. Allen got two MVPs, right? Or just one?
Um,
I'll have to look it up.
I think he only has one.
And Lamar got two, right? Or three?
Yeah, Lamar has like two.
Two. Yeah, he got one.
Los, I agree. When Burrow is healthy, he's clearly better than Jalen Hurts. That's clear as day to me.
Okay, that's fine. I give you that.
I think
I give you
the
that.
only the, Joe Burrow has been playing without a defense his whole career. So
And
that's
he
why I
ain't do
say it's
nothing
really
because of that.
debatable. To me, it's debatable for who that top five is because Jalen Hurts has a defense. Joe Burrow doesn't have a defense. Yet Joe Burrow has the best offense, has a top five offense every year.
You're the top five offense. Well,
Yes.
okay, cool. All right. Well, let's look at Joe Burrow accomplishments, shall we? So he's a two-time NBA NFL Comeback Player of the Year, 2021 and 2024. He's a three-time Pro Bowl selection. He's a Heisman Trophy winner in 2019, and he's a national a champion and a national championship. He won the championship in college. All right, so that's his accomplishments, right? And Burrow has been in the NFL for 7 7. He's going on his eighth season. All right, so let's keep that in mind. All right,
Greg
hold
said
up.
pull up. Greg said pull up the sticks.
I don't care about the stats. I'm not concerned about the stats. We talking about achievements.
See that I don't like that though, bro.
I like it
Because
because
every achievement is not a player achievement.
because
When
because you
once you start
can't you
naming
can't
Jalen Hurts achievements, Jalen Hurts achievements is not only player achievements though. It's
because
team
you can't
achievements as well.
because hold up because you can't because hold up because my thing is like this because you can't say that this man is a Super Bowl champion and a Super Bowl MVP. And you're supposed to just rub that off. It seems to me that
Not rubbing it
everybody
off.
is no that's how it is. Everybody don't view Jalen Hurts as like that because so everything basically everything he did didn't mean anything. That's basically what everybody's saying. That's basically what everybody's saying.
What is everything he did?
Come on,
But
Sean,
to me, bro, why was Jalen Hurts the Super Bowl MVP?
because he was balling that year. That.
No, because he was not balling that year. Saquon
I
was
mean
balling
that
that
game.
year.
I mean
The
that
Super
game,
Bowl,
not the year, the
yes,
game.
in that game. In the Super Bowl, the game plan was to stop Saquon. So if you're stopping a run, the passing game is going to be open. That's why he got MVP, realistically.
And he did what he did. That's why he got MVP. Because
But
people
who
say that he
also
couldn't throw the
carried?
ball. Because people say that he
But who
can't throw
also
the ball.
carried?
He can't throw the
Who
ball,
else
right?
carried? The defense. The defense carried, right?
Come on, Sean. Come on, Sean.
Cause no, bro.
Come
Cause
on,
you
bro.
see, I can't, bro. Cause you don't be realistic when it comes to Jalen Hurts, bro. I feel like you overpraise Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, now I don't overpraise Jalen Hurts. I just gotta make people see that what he's doing in this league right now. None of the quarterbacks that you just named is ever going to accomplish what he has accomplished in the past 6 years. Nobody. Not Patrick, not Joe, not Lamar, not Josh, not nobody. This man is constantly
Bro, you wanna
winning.
know the difference between Jalen Hurts and bro? Realistically, bro, Jalen Hurts has a better team than all of those players.
It don't matter. It don't
It
matter.
does matter, bro.
It
It
don't
it
matter.
does. Everything comes to account with the team that Jalen Hurts has, bro. Jalen Hurts statistics should be way better than what it is.
All right.
There's you can't argue that. You
I'm not saying
cannot
that
say that.
I'm not saying that he that he definitely needs to improve on his game. I do believe that he definitely do need to improve his game. I'm not naive. He do need to get better. I'm not naive. What I'm telling you is that it's literally no quarterback, nobody has done different schemes each and every year and still winning at a high level the way Jalen Hurts has done in the past 6 years, going on his seventh year.
Bro, but there's also no quarterback that has had a top five wide receiver duo, a top three offensive line, a top five defense. It's the Eagles. Realistically, we are a super team.
Well, bro, look, if you really think about it,
Realistically,
bro, if you really think about it, when you talk about the defense, they really would just draft guys. You know, like we got them from different teams or whatever. Case may be. They were kids. They were from college because they got the
you're
right
right,
people.
but
Howie
we got them
Roseman.
with top picks though. We got them with top picks though. It's not like we got them in with the last pick every year. We got most of those are top players in the with top picks, bro.
That's not Jalen Hurts' fault.
It's not. But I'm saying what is Jalen Hurts' fault is his stats.
I mean, I do believe that his stats do need to get better. I do believe that. I ain't gonna lie. I feel like that he can't continue to be like that. Continue to be like that. Like he has to improve. He has to get better. I do believe that. But there's no way. There's no way. I'm sorry, bro. There's no way that what Jalen Hurts has done for the since he took over as a starter continue to win at a high level, putting his team in a position to try to go to the Super Bowl each and every year, and took
I
them to
see.
the. It's the truth. It's the
That's
truth,
where
brother. It's the
that's where
truth.
no, it's not the truth. That's not the truth, bro. That's where me and you disagree, bro, because you keep saying the winning. The winning is not his stat. Winning is not a QB stat. It's not.
Well, it's his stat.
I
It,
can't.
it,
I don't agree
it's
with you
his
on that.
stat. It's his stat.
It's not his stat though, bro. Because you're the same type of Eagles fan that would be like a win is a win, and then get to the playoffs and then be mad when we lose, because winning is not enough. The way you win matters. We
I
don't
read.
win because of
Oh,
Jalen
time out.
Hurts.
I ain't like that. I'm
Yeah,
not
yeah,
like
yeah.
that. I rather.
Okay, so then you can't be like you can't put say wins is good for Jalen Hurts because every win has been ugly. Not everyone, but most of the wins that Jalen Hurts has been ugly.
I can't say most. I'll say about. I'll say
Okay, say
about
50%.
fifty
It
percent.
gotta be 50 50.
I'll give you 50%. I'll give you 50%. All right, I'll give you 50%. That's cool. I'll give you 50%. 50-50. It's all right. And we still that's my thing is like I'd rather us lose in a regular game than lose in a playoff game and it be ugly. That's just how I think about it. You know what I mean? That's just
Okay,
how
I
it
think
is.
about it in
There's no
6 years,
reason,
bro. In 6 years, tell me all of the pivotal games that Jalen Hurts has won.
huh? Well, I ain't hear you. What you say?
I said we had Jalen Hurts has played in 6 years, right?
Right.
So tell me 10 pivotal games that he's won and put on his shoulders.
10, 10 games.
Yeah, 10 games.
I'll give you one right now, the Buffalo Bills.
That's one.
I'll give you another one. Hold up. Um, let me see. What's that other game? The other game. Hold up.
Yeah, I'll let you say both Super Bowls. That's three. Like Greg said. I'll give you that.
No, I can't say both Super Bowls because they lost. He lost that game. So I'll say one.
Okay, well I'll give you one then.
One.
Because he was MVP. I'll
Uh,
give you
the Washington Commanders game,
which one?
the NFC Championship game. But Jalen did put that game on his back though. The Pittsburgh game when AJ went off. Well, actually, both Pittsburgh games. The one that game, and then the other game when AJ went crazy too. I forgot the year though, but yeah, that no, it's not random. No, it's not random. I'm thinking about it. Hold it. That game against the Colts. Hold me. That game against the Colts.
We need to know the stats.
Heard me. The game against the Colts. The Colts. Yeah, bro. The Colts game. Don't worry. I'm gonna send it to you, bro. Remember he scored that
Yeah,
touchdown
yeah, we
in the
need to
fourth
know
and
the
goal.
stats.
He
'Cause-
carried it back. You said
I need to
name
know the
me 5
stats.
games, 10 games. I'm telling you the games.
I did say name, but I need the stats too.
Oh, that's fine. I gotta send it to you. We don't got much time on the show, but I'll send it to you. Don't worry. I'll send it to you and Greg. I'll send it to you and Greg.
Yeah, send
Matter
it
of
to
fact,
send it.
forget the stats. I'll show you the video.
Okay, show me the video.
I'll show you the video. Know what I mean? But my point is that okay, cool. It doesn't look all perfect. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look sexy. Like it doesn't look attractive as a quarterback should. But he gets the job done. Period. That's how it is. Yeah,
No, he
I
does. I didn't say he not top 10. In my opinion, I said it's
all
debatable
right, but you
for
said you
off
was
of
a
off
top
of
five.
resume. No, I said it's debatable for five. It's either five or six for
No,
me.
it's no debate. It's just no debate.
It's
I'm
one or
sorry.
it's one or
In
the
my
other.
opinion, it's no debate. It's no debate. It's no debate.
Uh,
You tell me
uh,
a quarterback that's continuing to win with different type of coordinators and coaches each and every year. I'll wait.
I just told you, bro. Winning is not a QB stat.
Winning is the key to the NFL. Nobody cares about your stats if you're losing.
Jalen Hurts is not the reason wins.
Am I right about it? Am I right?
We said what?
I said nobody cares about your stats if you're
Right about
losing.
what? I ain't hear you.
I said nobody cares about your stats if you're
You're
losing.
right, but Jalen Hurts is not the reason for the wins. That's that's
Well,
that's that's my problem. Jalen Hurts is he's not the reason for the wins.
he's part of the reasons why they have the wins. If some be on defense, some be on somebody else, some be on Hurts, but the team does what they
No,
have to
but
do to win. I'm just telling you.
most of the wins is from the defense.
I don't know, man. I guess
No. There is no. I don't know. As an Eagles fan, you know that for the last 3 years, our offensive coordinator has been horrible.
no. Hold it.
You know
The
that.
Super Bowl year, he was not corny, not Kellen Moore.
I'm not talking about the Super Bowl,
You said
but
last
what,
3 years.
actually, if you look at the stats, he was. We got carried by Saquon. We didn't pass the ball,
Look,
so yes, he was corny.
he probably was corny, but he gave me a Lombardi joke. I take that any day, bro.
No, you
I'm just
cool.
saying it right
That's
now.
not what we said there, bro. We not talking about that.
Because Joe
That's
Burrow passed over 400 passing yards against Washington and still lost the game. And literally, Joe Burrow
right.
said, "I really have to play a perfect game each and every single game because I don't have the right people, right? I don't have the team to establish for me to win. That's a problem."
You right. You right. That's what Joe Burrow said, right?
Yeah, that's what Joe Burrow said.
Because
And even
Joe
and
Burrow doesn't
even
have a
if he plays his
defense.
best game, hold up, and even if he plays his best game, it's still not enough. So
You're right, because he doesn't have a defense though, bro. The Eagles do have a defense. So what is Jalen Hurts' excuse?
his excuse.
Yes, what's his excuse for
I
not putting
mean,
up the numbers?
if you're going to two Super Bowls, I don't care what the stats is. In my opinion, I
Okay,
mean,
well
I
then
ain't gonna lie.
that's
And
why I can't have him.
I ain't gonna lie. Sometimes it hurts does get me frustrated and stuff like that because I'm like, yo, bro, what you doing? Stuff like that. But it's all for the greater good because we're gonna get something out of the end of the tunnel. So I
No,
just I just enjoy the ride. I'll say this. I'll say this. He putting up the numbers when it matters the most. Not uh uh. I mean, I mean, well, yeah, you're right. Every game does matter, but I mean, when you look at their record, they and Nick Sirianni record, they have the best winning record, you know, in Eagles history. So, either way you look at it, brother, they're gonna win regardless. So, you know, listen, I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care if y'all look at me and say I'm naive or whatever the case may be. But you tell me a quarterback that's doing all this type of stuff with Jalen Hurts, and he's struggling here and there every single year and still find a way to win. And you can't tell me another quarterback like that. I'm sorry. And then play and not only that, hold up, not only that, brother, beating Josh Allen twice, beating Patrick Mahomes three times, beating Matthew Stafford three times, beating Lamar once, beating Joe Burrow once, and those are the top five quarterbacks y'all pick, and he's undefeated with all them quarterbacks, and y'all not going to put him in top five. It is a disgrace to the NFL. It's a disgrace to the league. That man is literally like 8 or 9-0 with all them quarterbacks and winning. Like winning, brother, winning. He went to Patrick Mahomes' place, his domain twice, brother, twice, and beat him. He went to Lamar's domain and beat him. He went to Joe Burrow's place and beat him. You feel me? He went to Matthew Stafford's place and beat him. He beat Josh Allen. Well, he came to us, but still, you know what I mean. I don't care if we got to go down there to Hype Mark Stadium. It'll still be the same result. Hurts all the way. Ran the one. Let's go quarterback number one all day. Flying fly. I don't care what nobody say.
Right.
You hear me,
Hey,
dog? I don't care what
that,
nobody
that,
say.
that was a that was a beautiful speech you gave. But I
It's
mean,
fact.
you could counter that. It is facts, bro. He did beat all those great quarterbacks, but he also lost to some horrible quarterbacks. So
Well, I mean, you win, you lose. You can't win them
saying
all. But I mean,
I know you can't, bro. But that's what I'm saying, though, bro. You're right. You can't win them all. This is what you can say for every quarterback, bro. You can't win them all.
yeah, but I mean,
As for my check,
the fact that he's continuing to win with those top five quarterbacks on a consistent basis, that should tell you a whole lot. That should tell you something, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. That should tell somebody something.
I mean, yeah, I guess, bro.
I'm just saying. And you still don't put him in top five is a disgrace. I'm sorry. I'm gonna say that, and I stand on that. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace.
To me, it's debatable. I ain't gonna lie, it's debatable. I said Jalen Hurts has to have the stats as well. Winning to me is not enough because winning is not all on him. So
I
yeah,
bet you it was enough to give you two more
winning
Lombardi trophies.
is not. I would say that the Eagles team is great.
Let me tell you this.
Jalen Hurts had to.
He will
No,
go
no,
to the
no. Let
Hall of
me tell
Fame.
you this, brother. No, he can go to the Hall of Fame all he wants to. Eli Manning's in the Hall of Fame. He can go to the Hall of Fame, brother. He's not gonna change the field, though, brother.
That's fine. You gonna change how you feel. That's fine. Everybody got their own opinion.
I stand on that, bro.
That's
Yeah,
fine.
I stand on that, bro. If you don't have the stats to me, bro, I can't call you. You're not a top quarterback.
That's fine.
Winning,
That's
winning is
fine.
not. Winning is not all. Winning
That's fine.
is not just a QB stat.
That's
That's your only argument. That's the only argument that you have given me is he wins games, but
he wins
winning is
games.
not
He
just on
wins
him.
championships. That's all I need to know.
Winning is not just on him. If we didn't have this defense, he wouldn't win anything, and that's a fact.
I don't believe it, but I mean, hey, you
No, you
know,
do believe it.
no, I don't.
You
I
do
don't
believe it.
because he gonna
You do.
find a way to win
You
like
do.
he did like he did in college,
What did he win in college?
huh? He won the champion,
What did he, what
huh?
did, what did he win?
He won the national championship.
What did he win? He got benched.
Not the second time.
I'm pretty sure. Yes, he did.
He got Tula got hurt.
The first year,
Tula got hurt the first
he
year.
went his freshman year as
Yeah, you're right. The first
he
year,
went his freshman year and lost. And the second year he got benched. And the third year they went. He took over for 2 and won the playoff game.
they won the championship.
No, he didn't. He
All right,
didn't win
hold
the
on. Let me tell
championship.
you.
He won the championship as a backup. So Joe, again, if Jalen Hurts did not have this defense, he would not be where he is right now.
Jalen Hurts helped lead Alabama to a national championship. That
Yes,
hold up. After he
Tua,
was being benched,
yeah,
when
go ahead.
Tula got hurt,
Yeah, leads them to a national championship. They didn't win.
they won.
No, he didn't. He did.
They said he won in 2028. I mean 2008, 18, 20. Oh yeah,
With Tua.
but he was hurt. He led them to the championship.
Tua was not hurt, bro. Tua was not hurt. Tua was not hurt, bro.
My man's a winner. Period. So my man's a winner. You know what I mean?
My
I
man
don't give a
Greg.
damn what nobody say. You know what I mean? And so you know, he didn't make a player like what?
A player like Luca looked bad.
Luca. Oh my gosh. You let me know when Luca
And
won
then
a championship.
Greg said is Jalen Hurts taking the Raiders to the playoffs.
The Raiders.
Yeah, the Raiders.
If you have Devontae Smith, yeah. If you have Devontae Smith, yeah, but no, he ain't taking them nowhere. I'm crying. You gotta have skinny Batman. You don't got skinny Batman, he in trouble. I'm crying. They got their running back, so it's cool. Got the ball action, so and then you got the ball that tight end. What's that ball name? I forgot his name. What's
Brock
that tight end
Bowers.
ball? Yeah, he tough too. I mean, and the Raiders defense is not that bad, so Yeah. I say Devontae go with him. They got a shot. Hear me? Yeah. That's funny. I ain't gonna lie, that was funny.
Hmm.
I said if Devontae go with him, they got a shot. But hey,
Yeah.
I know
Nah,
this go ahead.
I can also say we probably going to save that next topic for another day, bro.
That's all right. We're gonna do that Friday. Yeah, I know. I looked at the time. I was like, oh man,
Yeah, yeah.
it's like 20 minutes past our time. Because I knew it was going. I knew this topic was gonna take long.
Man.
No, but yeah, man. I know this has been a real heated show. But that's what we like. You know what I mean? The like, dislike, the agree, disagree. That's what it's all about. You know what I mean? That's how you keep it alive. That's how you keep it. Hot and really um, get people into it and stuff like that. And so, let us know about your list, about the list of what transpired about the top quarterbacks on the list on ESPN. Do you like it? Do you dislike it? But that being said, man, we are past our time, way past our time. And we're gonna see you Friday. We definitely gonna be on time on Friday, hopefully. Uh, and so, yeah, is there anything, Sean, you gotta say before we dip on out?
Nah. We gonna have a nice little discussion on Friday though.
Yeah, we definitely gonna have a nice discussion. So stay tuned. It's part three.
Hmm.
Well, part two. I'll say part two because we just started part one. But
Yeah,
yeah, you know what I mean. But you already know this was the worst podcast. It's your boy Manny,
it's your boy Sean.
and y'all guys take care. Have a blessed one. Take it easy. See y'all Friday.